All right, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Advice to Junior Developers. Hopefully, you can hear me well. If not, we'll sort out audio later on. One of the things I wanted to cover today is, and something that I feel is really important, is making mistakes, right? What happens when you make a mistake or some sort of issue gets cascaded to production? Like, you know, are you going to lose your job? Like, what's next? And the thing that I want to reassure a lot of people about is that almost everyone, there might be an outlier, there might be one person who's never made an actual mistake, right? But almost every developer that I've met has made some sort of error or some sort of mistake. And even like there's some things like some random bugs that will just get completely missed, even if you have like a pretty good solid QA team, your testing team, things will just slip through and they'll end up in prod. And next thing you've got a ticket and, you're working on a fix and it might be highlighted that it might have been your code that's caused that issue or whatever it might be. But I just wanted to just highlight, right? Just don't worry, right? Just put a little bit, use it as, a tool, if you will, just as a sort of a learning experience, because we all make mistakes. It doesn't matter how senior you get, you'll still make mistakes, right? But you'll get better at trying to identify what those sort of edge case scenarios might be. And it's really, really difficult, right? When you're a junior and you don't, and this is your first time sort of coding in a large, sort of big company, right? And, working on a large code base. And it's really easy to just implement what you've been given as part of your ticket. But, to work out those possible edge cases is really difficult to sort of identify. And yeah, that's mostly sort of the job of your testing team, right? But, you should be able to identify them as well. And that stuff kind of comes in, that kind of mindset will come with experience and time. But I just want to highlight, right? If you have made an error or something like that, don't panic too much, right? Just raise it as soon as you find out. Or if you don't find out, I'm sure there'll be a ticket raised anyway, right? Whether you like it or not. And then you can just get started on working on it. Don't overthink it because, nothing bad is about to happen, really. I mean, sometimes you do hear horror stories of people being let go, right? But it's very rare, and I've seen a lot of people make, some sort of dire mistakes, and things have been fine, or sort of mistakes that have just been lingering around for a very, very long time, right? So just whatever happens, use it as a learning experience, trying to twist things into a positive light, right? So you can use it to learn more. Don't try and beat yourself up, right? Because I think it's already so difficult, and it's a high pressure environment. When you're working as a developer, whether you like it, like to hear it or not, that's how it is. So just try and put positive spin on things. It'll help you along the way, and it's good to sort of have like a good sort of mental health as well while you're working. So that kind of stuff really helps. But yeah, ultimately the most important thing is if you make mistakes, fine, we all do it. But just learn from it. That's the best outcome that can come. So yeah, hopefully this helps.